Everything in your life is centered on one thing: happiness. Can it be created? Can it be controlled? Is there a price which must be paid? Or is happiness free of charge, requiring no effort, time, or money? During the next few minutes, I will show you how to push your threshold of happiness through the roof. You're going to feel it like never before, and like a gigantic tsunami. Everyone around you is going to feel it, because happiness is contagious. It is infectious. My name is Robert L. Wiggins, author of Beyond the World of Excellence, one of the most life-changing, life-improving books ever written, now available at Amazon.com. And I am the shock jock of transcendence. Welcome to my world. Thanks for dropping by. Today's talk: how to be incredibly happy without trying, is the last of my 3-part how-to series here on YouTube. If you missed the other 2, how to eliminate all weaknesses in 3 days, and how to awaken the champion inside of you, can be located on my personal YouTube channel, Robert L. Wiggins. Just click on presentation of choice. And while you're at it, hit the subscribe button to get my talk just as soon as they're available. I'll be here every week with motivational messages that will improve your life forever. Like a wave upon the ocean without a rival. Happiness is a process in the form of a journey. The peak of the wave is determined by many things, both inside the wave and outside. Without the valley, there is no wave. Without the wind, there is no wave. The peak cannot exist without the valley, without the wind. No person can be happy all of the time, not even God, who tells us there must be opposition in all things. No person can be happy all of the time, not even God, who tells us that there must be opposition in all things. Like waves upon the ocean, each wave representing a moment in time, each one unique, indescribable, and irreplaceable. For the sake of argument, let's say that 50% of your happiness lies outside of your control and 50% inside. Things outside your control should not be worried about. It only pulls you down into the mud of doom and gloom, which always forces you into the opposite direction of happiness. Focus only on those things which in your power of best effort, and be at peace. When you live a life of excellence, happiness is an automatic byproduct. You get it without trying, proving that accidental happiness is possible. Choosing a life of excellence is within your ability. All that it takes is just one thought. A thought to try harder in all 3 areas of life. Happiness is a matter of balance. The Great Pyramid of Excellence is a triangle made of three sides: the physical, the mental, and the spiritual. Control over all three areas has a magnificent payoff beyond imagination. It is impossible to be happy when not feeling well. Exercise, food, water, sleep, and happy thoughts are the 5 vital ingredients to a happy brain and happy body. Leave one of those out and you will fall short of the mark. Exercise and weightlifting can strengthen the lungs up to 7 times stronger. The muscles 3 times more powerful, and the lungs up to 10 times more efficient. But confidence and self-esteem climb to astronomical levels. If someone gave you a $5,000 moon plant from Thailand, you'd spare no expense on the best soil, the best fertilizer, organic additives, ensuring the perfect amount of light, water, touching, and affection. But when it comes to your body, you may do only what is necessary to sustain life. Eating anything, drinking everything but water, living outside the light of excellence on every occasion. But how much more important is your body than a plant? Should you not try even harder to provide every benefit that you can to the living temple of your eternal soul? You can absolutely double your energy by guzzling down a full bottle of water just as soon as you get out of bed, like flushing morning waste down the toilet. The water flushes the system of built-up contaminants and toxins, intensifying energy and efficiency within minutes. It is the miracle of the morning water. Memorize it. Try it. And be absolutely astounded at the difference in the way you both feel and think. You will be much, much happier when both body and brain are peaked. Whether you know it or not, you are in the manufacturing business, big time. You're in the business of manufacturing over 65,000 thoughts each and every day, with or without your approval. Each thought having the power to either make you or destroy you, because every thought is either constructive or destructive, depending upon your commands. It becomes the most powerful army in your world when those thoughts are trained to work for you rather than against you. When under your total and complete command, there is nothing that army cannot do. The number one enemy to happiness is bad memories. Like thistles in the lawn, they must be dug up by the root. Simply mowing over it or pulling it up by the root will not kill the almighty prickly thistle, because even if a small piece of that root is left in the dirt, it will not die. There is only one way. Grab the shovel, dig that sucker up, and throw it into the light of the sun, where it will wither and die within seconds. A bad memory, like a thistle in the dirt, must be dug up by the root. That daily, constant, ongoing ritual of mental slicing and dicing from falling short of the mark, the repeated backlashing from not measuring up, along with self-inflicted injury, punishment from incorrect decisions and mistakes, can be devastation to happiness. Sometimes the most pain-relieving sounds ever made are, "I forgive me." The numbers game will totally heal you when you dwell on an unhappy memory for more than 1 second. No. Number it. At the end of the day, total it, and then reduce that number by half for each following day. When you think a cancerous thought for more than 1 second, you relive it, you feed it, you add another scar to your wrist. Eliminate the thought within the 1 second rule, and you will destroy your demons once and for all, allowing the healing rays of the light to replace that darkness forever. At the very center heartbeat of happiness is the family unit. There is nothing that we will not do for the welfare and happiness of our beloved family except spend quality time together. A happy life is more than that constant, ongoing, uninterrupted electronic glow-in-the-face mobile device, which has now become the most beloved addiction in America, replacing personal growth and the family unit with perpetual entertainment where every family member is in separate rooms with headphones on. You know the addicted by their pale, lifeless, glazed over eyes of loneliness. Parents, the most happiness-inducing, life-improving thing that you can do for your children is to teach them the values and virtues of excellence at an early age, and then become your sermon. Like cracks in the wings of a butterfly, the innocence of childhood, the purity of youth is destroyed 1 moment at a time, 1 crack at a time. Don't let a day pass without telling your children that you love them, that you need them, that they are so very, very special. And then prove it with daily hugs and kisses, caresses, praises, encouragement, without those dark, stormy clouds of criticism. Husbands, before you do another thing, leap into your car, race to your local hardware store, and purchase the best crowbar that money can buy. Use it to pry that black, shiny, God forbid remote control from your hand. Get in the kitchen with your sweetheart and go for the great adventure of flour, milk, and spices. Hugs, kisses, and caresses. Oh yeah, the kitchen can be the most romantic spot in the house when all ingredients are present to cook something amazing. Wives, get involved in your hubby's favorite sport. Watch. Get excited together. Yell and laugh together. Learn the details. And talk about it. Together, side by side, like two peas in a pod. One heart. One soul. Before it's too late. Wrap your arms around your family and do something wonderful. Go somewhere you've never been. Do something you've never done. Eat food you've never eaten. But beware. Before every outing, be sure to reach up there on the shelf and grab a tube of that special bonding super glue and spread it all over each and every family member, where touching, laughing, and caressing are the only things that will get it off. Go out of your way to create those crazy, beautiful, unforgettable memories before it's too late. Soak in the emotion of every moment and reap the greatest reward known to humankind: happiness. Today is the day to take that first step into a new world of thinking, into a new way of being. There is a discovery of a lifetime inside of you. No matter who you are, no matter who you are not, what you have done, what you have not done, no matter the sin, no matter the transgression, you can turn the wheel. You can try a little harder to be closer to God. He forgives you of all sins and transgressions. No one falls lower than the light shines. Our Father loves you, and He wants you to be happy right now, this very second. You can make this moment eternal. Reach out and embrace the light by making the most far-reaching, rebel-creating commitment of your mortal life. It is between your brain and your soul, between you and God and nobody else. If you haven't prayed much, let your prayer begin with, "Dear Father, it's me. I'm home. No matter the bodies that we are presently occupying, we are all children of God, created just a little lower than the angels. You're God's masterpiece. Your happiest moments are when you make a difference in another life. When you go forth into the world, make a difference, things happen. right now, this very second, you can commit to a new way of thinking, a new life, making that commitment. Knowing that during that one brief moment, no person is more important than the person in front of you. The happier you make others, the happier you become. The more you serve others, the more you serve God. The more you love others unconditionally, you prove that love to our Father. It is all that He asks. No living thing can survive outside the light. Not bugs, birds, trees, plants, animals, human beings, or happiness. The foundation to the golden triangle of happiness is therefore made of pure, soul-penetrating, life-improving light, which is the love of God. Until next time, be happy.